and what he brings to this, and his focus and his desire and his heart and his passion. So I just want to say how proud I am of you, and we knew you would do it. He hears, he listens, and to my fellow PhD, hear, hear.
Hear, hear.
Would anybody like to say expressions before we
Go ahead.
Oh, I have
sit
one.
down?
To my nephew, Jude T. Haynes, the man, a real black man,
Yeah, you're right.
educated black man.
Yeah, you're right.
But Jude, for a long time, I've always known that there was something special about you. Your grit, your desire, your determination is an example for others to follow. I'm extremely proud of you, but I am not at all surprised. Because I just knew from a long, long time ago that nothing but good was going to come from you, and it will continue to come from you. And I think that you will do things that will make us all proud. As we are today, you will continue to move forward and do what it is that you got to do, my brother.
Hear, hear.
Thank you so very much.
I have one. I'm excited to be here. But my toast is to Mother dear. I love you, and without you, none of these beautiful people would be present. You have done a great job, and thank you for being present in Jude's life.
Hear, hear.
I drank on that. I guess I toast to tradition, Unc to Neff,
I'm gonna cry. I
and
can't do it.
Unc who's gone to Neff. I, like Irvin, have expressed, I would like to express the same sense of pride and lack of surprise. You've been dedicated, doing what you're doing. We've not understood it, but you've been doing it anyhow. I'm trying to figure out if it was Daddy or Uncle Lee. It was Uncle Lee. Now, you know, with a doctorate, any place you go, you're in the KMA Club, because you can leave there and go someplace else and be welcomed as Dr. Jude Haynes. So, congratulations. I passed this along from Auntie Rhonda. You know, she would love to be here and be laughing at you right now. I sent her the text of you walking across the stage, a little short video, Urkel gets a doctorate. And she laughed quite a bit, guys, to extend her heartiest congratulations. We love you, and as mentioned before, the village still supports you, and we're going to need from you your support to help us along our way as well. So,
Hear, hear.
Hear, hear.
I have to say something, because Trudy and I have been friends since college. Pregnancy together, this, that, and other together. Lot together. I'm not the number one, I'm the number two. But Jude, since you've been in the world, you've been the apple of her eye. And through talent shows and through dancing, running around, I still can remember that little boy. I said, ooh, Lord, he's just too bad for me. But Jude was very active and has grown to be a fine young man. To make all her girlfriends very, very proud.
Very proud.
Because not just her son has a doctorate, my nephew has a doctorate.
Hey.
To you, from my family to yours, we love you.
Hear, hear.
So you want me to do a dance for us?
Into you, Trudy.
Oh, thank you very much.
Well, I guess I'll say something.
I think so.
I
can't do that, I'm gonna cry.
I've been looking forward to this day for a long time, and I'm glad I'm here to see they come. I hope you have luck all through your life and live a good life. I love you.
Hear, hear.
Hear, hear.
Oh, Lord, now he's got a heartache. Okay, son, it's on you.
It's on. You're not gonna say nothing?
I can't do that, I'm going to cry.
You can't do it.
Don't matter.
Yeah, let me take you crying.
You know my heart. You know my heart.
Okay, well, you know, I'm gonna try to keep it as brief as I can because I could get long-winded with this.
Is that what doctors do?
We know. Yes, I'd like to formally thank the village. I'd like to formally thank everybody in this room played a role in what I've accomplished. This wasn't a single activity at all. I mean, everybody played a role in the room. And there are a lot of people who are not here. Because, I mean, I'm glad this is small. Because I really don't want to celebrate the PhD. I want to celebrate what I do with it. That's going to be the big part. Yeah, my cousin's not here. And, you know, I already talked to them. But I just want to say how blessed I am to be a part, that I came in through this family. You know, you don't really realize that until you get out and you get to see where different people come from and stuff like that. Where different people come from and stuff. Open it up. Talk. Yeah.
I call you right.
She probably didn't hear when she told her the first time.
Yeah, sure enough.
Right. Shawty was at my house?
Yeah, she don't know where over here. She don't know where. I don't know if she didn't say.
Everybody played a role. First, my mothers. You know, we gotta give a shout out to the strong black females. My grandmother holding it down. My mother, my aunt, crucial. My extended mothers. All of that played a role. Yeah, but I especially got to give a big shout out to the black males in the family this time. Because everybody, you know, people always give thanks to, you know, God and people mamas, which is good. That's the ultimate. But I really got to give a huge shout out to the black males that were in my life who really, when it came down to it, in my adult age, gave me some extra stuff that just had to be there. And that really like kind of capped this off. Special recognition to Uncle Irv, Blackburn family, been holding it down. Matter of fact, people don't know Uncle Irv played a big role in me finishing for Morehouse because he used to always break us off with a little money when we come down for college. And this time he gave me a little check, but it had a note on it that said, you know, do what you got to do to finish. And it's those small little things. It's like a different kind of twist on it from my black males, my black men. And I heard him say something, and it emphasized me finishing at Morehouse. Uncle Noonie's been around from, you know, way long time ago. I remember vividly driving. We were beefed out because I wanted to purchase this car, and we were driving, and he was like, you know, what you do now is going to affect the rest of your life. He told me that. And at the time, we don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear nothing about none of that at all. But it stuck. It didn't catch me until way later when I started to understand, well, golly, yeah, they do know what they be talking about because that time period really dictated what the rest of my life was going to look like. So, big shout out to Uncle Noonie, late Uncle Lee. I can get into a lot of stories about Uncle Lee too. A special recognition I'm actually giving to Uncle Darrell, because Uncle Darrell was around in the whole time period when I was going through some stuff with Zaire, and I would go over there by Auntie Pam and them, and you know, we just have a powwow, and I just want to recognize him. I also want to recognize Ian. I have something to send back for Ian, because Ian was also there when we was at the house when I first came to New Orleans. All that kind of stuff. Uh-oh. Carly, what's wrong? I'm sorry, I'm taking too long? I'm a shorty. All right. Oh, wait a minute. It's a big one. Special shout out to Rudolfo, aka Rudy George Dyer. Because
You had to go that route.
George, huh? I didn't know that.
You still don't know that.
Too late now.
You wish you didn't know that.
Special shout out to Rudy because again, one of those things. If Rudy wouldn't have been in the home to let me know that hey, there are rules to life. Again, I would have went down a course that I see a lot of people go down, and it was a hard pill to swallow when it happened. But now, as I'm looking back and I've achieved goals and all that kind of stuff, I really appreciate how things happen. A lot of things God lets happen that you don't understand when it happens, but down the line, it's all clear. So I give thanks to everybody, and I got to get another special recognition out to one special person, special new person in my life, relatively new. Her name is Kenyante Lovey Mitchell. She's been my girlfriend for 2 years. But I gotta recognize Kenyante because Kenyante really saw the day-to-day battles that I was going through in school. Because like all your demons come out when you're dealing with something as intense as a PhD. She was there for me when I needed her. She reminded me to come home. When I needed to come home, I would be up late at work. She drove out to Baton Rouge to get a letter of recommendation so I could get a scholarship.
On my day off.
On a day off. Big deal. And most importantly, what she did was she gave me my time when I needed my time to finish this. And that's a lot. That's a lot asking of a strong black woman. That's a lot to ask. Time. That's a lot. And she allowed me to do that. And I just want to recognize her. And this is be it known that Kenyante Mitchell, during the course of my study, through personal sacrifice, selflessness, and without material reward, bestowed the support and understanding without which my graduation would not have been possible. This certificate is hereby conferred to honor and recognize confidence, devotion, guidance, and assistance freely given in helping me obtain this important milestone.
Aww.
I graduated.
Okay, so from that school.
That's right, from that school.
Okay, so that's all I have. The last thing I want to say, and this is the important part, keep it short, but if there's anybody in here who still questions if God can deliver, I'm telling you as a witness, I look at that picture in the middle, I was explaining to Kenyante, and all three of those guys are different. All three of those guys are worlds apart. All three of those guys are different. And that guy in the middle, look, the lights was out, it was a done deal. It was, I didn't think I was graduating from Morehouse. I mean, it was over. At one point, it was over. It was like, you know, you got to tell your people you're not going to be able to do this. I mean, really.
Unacceptable.
I couldn't do that.
Unacceptable.
But the point of it all is, you know, I got deep in my prayer. I got focused. I asked, and I did my part. And he delivered unlike, I mean,
on time.
On time. People don't ask me now how long it took me to finish undergrad. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter now. They ask me, when did you get your doctorate? Or, you know, how long ago did you do your master's? They don't even think about undergrad and what I went through and how hard that was. But that was the one that once I got that one done, the rest of this was, I'm not going to say it was easy, but that was impossible. I saw impossible turn into possible with that. And once that happened, everything else is, it's all a formula. It's all a formula now. It's all like, I want a PhD, I'm going to get it, this, you know, I know what I have to do to get it. And I'm just saying this now, because this is important. If anybody doesn't believe, from my personal testimony, from my personal experiences, it's like, there aren't too many guarantees in life, and I'm not saying nothing's guaranteed, but it works. That works. What you call them, how you think of it, and things of that nature, the orthodoxy of the literatures, that's on you. But the belief, the confidence, and the follow through, and it could be done. Because I was done. All right, so that's all I got to say. Thanks everybody for coming out. Glad you came. Have a good night.